Good afternoon, everybody. It's been a while since I posted to the channel, and I just had some thoughts. The first thing, I'm gonna get back to posting. My partner in crime, Terrence, ain't had a chance. You know, he been busy with life. He ain't really had a chance to him to sync up and start posting again. But I'm about to get on his ass, and we about to start posting again because there's a lot of things I need to talk about. But with football season coming back around again, and you know, for me, football was always a huge thing. It's always a big thing in my life. It's a big thing with my upbringing. I credit football with giving me some of the discipline I have today in order to get the things done that most people don't want to do. But this thing with the anthem and the protests and Trump, and now the NFL done put this new policy in place that's prohibiting players from taking a knee and basically violating their First Amendment rights. And so my thing with this is that this is my thoughts on it. Okay, the fans generate the money for the NFL. Okay, there's no NFL without the fans, right? So the fans go, they buy the merchandise, they purchase the tickets to the games, and they watch the games on TV, right? So all the money is generated from the fans. So if the fans don't watch, then the NFL uses money. So the question would be then, why, if the NFL knows that there's a big uproar surrounding the protests, then why would they enact a policy that would create more uproar, right? Would create more controversy, right? And my answer to that is because they're not placating to their black following. They don't give a shit about us, right? It's not about us. It's about their white following who got all up in arms when they said, look at these black men kneeling for the flag, kneeling for the anthem, and they made it about something else that had nothing to do with. Now, they know it don't got anything to do with the flag or the military. Don't fool yourself, people. White people know damn well that shit ain't got nothing to do with the flag or the military. It's all about them basically saying, how dare you? That's what it is. It's a how dare you statement. It's you can protest, but don't you do that shit here, right? It's an how dare you. How dare you have the audacity? Who do you think you are? You know, it's one of those, it's a boy thing. Like, look at these boys, right? You just play football and shut up. It's a how dare you thing. Now, the other conversation around it, you know, you're disrespecting the flag, you're disrespecting our soldiers, you're disrespecting the country. That's bullshit. That's a complete bullshit. And they're hiding their racism behind that dumbass argument that ain't true, right? So the NFL in turn, right, because the real fan base, right, because we're the minority, we're the majority of the athletes that play in the sport, but we're the minority of the fans that watch the sport, right? And that's what we need to understand, right? We're the minority of the fans that watch it. So the majority of the fans who watch it, who are of light complected skin, had a problem with black men taking a knee. So the NFL enacted a policy to please their white fan base, not their black fan base. Because the white fan base, unlike the black fan base, was going to stick together and not watch the NFL had they not did something about it. See, that's the difference. The white fan base was willing to do something about the problem that they had with the NFL. They were willing to really boycott. They was willing to really not go to the games. They were willing to really not buy merchandise. They was willing to really not buy tickets because they weren't going to do it. Now, our asses, we make all excuses in the world for why we should still go, or why we should still watch, or why we should still celebrate this, or we try to put it on the players. Oh, the players should do this. If the players really cared, the players wouldn't play. All types of shit like that because we not disciplined enough to say to ourselves that we're not going to watch it. That this game does not mean that much to me. It's just a game, right? But instead of us trying to get real change and really make a difference, we can't just turn the fucking TV off. Spend Sunday doing something else with your time. You got 2 months right now before football come back. 2 months. It's June 12th. Football will be back around the end of August, maybe around the second week of August. So you got 2 months. In 2 months, there won't be no football. Ain't gonna be no basketball. And most of us don't watch FIBA or anything else like that. So for 2 months, you're gonna be doing a lot of other stuff. So when football come back around, continue to do that shit. All right? Continue to read or watch fucking TV shows. Spend time with your family and your children, whatever that is. But don't turn the fucking TV on. Don't start screaming team pride for a team you ain't got no fucking stock in. What you do got stock in is your black ass skin, right? And the people that run that league don't give a fuck about it. So why should you give a fuck about them? Right? They don't care about what the real stance of the protest was police brutality and mistreatment of African Americans and melanated people in America. They don't give a shit about that. They don't care. So why should you care about the sport? Why? You gonna make all, it has nothing to do with Kaepernick, and you can make all the fucking excuses about whether he was a good QB or not a QB. I ain't even talking about him being blackballed. I'm not talking about none of that shit. I'm talking about the fact that the NFL don't give a fuck about your black ass. So do something about it. Just that simple. Do something about it. Stand for something. That's it. It's entertainment. It's not life or death. It's entertainment. Stand for something. That's all I'm asking people to do. So I'm not going to watch. I didn't watch last year. I will be honest with the people. I watched the Super Bowl and a playoff game. That was it. The Eagles won. I'm from Philly. I was happy for them. But other than that, it don't mean shit. It don't mean anything to me. It's sad that the NFL don't even mean what it used to mean to me anymore. I used to get excited about it. I used to play fantasy football. I was like in 4 or 5 fantasy football. I used to be all in that shit. It don't mean the same thing to me. It don't. Now I'm focused on other things in life. I'm actually glad this happened. I'm actually glad because I'm no longer distracted by the bullshit. So, for everybody out there, stand for something. That's all I'm asking. Stand for something. I'm out.